Hey guys, hacking is fascinating when you see movies and just running the fingers on the keyboard and you see that it is hacked. But it's not so simple. Even professional guys can't do it. It's like really tough in the today's environment. And especially for the beginners, they don't know that where to start, what to do, but they want to learn it, right? So hacking is not only the offensive part, there are like very good parts as well. Like you can secure your environment by do penetration testing or ethical hacking. Okay, so if I talk about that, where to start, very first thing in my opinion is the networking. That not the networking connecting to the peoples, right? Social networking, not the social networking. I'm talking about the computer networking. So people should start computer networking very first, networking. And second thing, if they want to learn, or in fact they must learn, that's the Linux. If you want to be a hacker, or in fact in cybersecurity professional, if you want to be, you have to learn Linux. Without it, you are just nothing. Okay. So if I talk about what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to take like entire course around I think 15 videos, around 15 sessions around I'm going to take. So let me tell you about me. So this is me, Anuj Bharadwaj. So I'm basically 12 years of experience in networking as well as in cybersecurity. I have done my cybersecurity and cyber defense certification from IIT Kanpur. So if you don't know IIT Kanpur, that is like very reputed institute. And there I was got an A grade, and basically I was top three in the cohort. So that was about me, that I will be training you. So basically, you can think of that the level of the content what I will be telling you. And if you go for like penetration testing or hacking in Linux, we use Kali Linux, right? So very first thing I'm going to tell you that what I'm going to cover today. So today I'm going to cover basically this Kali Linux file systems, basic commands like finding yourself, that how to find yourself, directories movement and all. So why I choose this Kali Linux, that's also a very important part. That if you talk about the normal Linux, then it doesn't have some automated tools or automated uh, tools inbuilt in the Linux. So some of the people, like some researchers, or in fact you can say the communities, they came up with this Kali Linux. So that is like featured with the required tools which are required for the hacking, penetration testing, and map and all, air crack. So there are like multiple tools. These are like pre-built, or you don't have to install it on the Kali. So that's why it is like a must tool for hackers, and they use this to do penetration testing or ethical hacking, or in fact offensive part. Offensive people also do that one. So I do not encourage that one because I trust in the white part more rather than the black part. But still, you can like people use that in both for both of the purposes. So if I talk about the Kali, like if you want to learn Linux, these are like similar commands. So we run on the Linux as well as the Kali Linux, because Kali Linux is like a you can say the modified version of the Linux, including the tools or the you can say the packages required for the hacking. So let me start that what basically I'm going to cover. So you know that why we are using the Kali Linux. So this is basically like a putty I have taken, which is a virtual machine running on another machine. I have taken the remote session of this one, and this is like default user I'm taking right now, Kali and Pali, and that's how I'll be accessing it. How to install this virtual box or using this Kali Linux, I'll be coming in upcoming sessions, like second or third sessions. I will be covering that one. So let's start with the Kali, and very first command which everybody wants to know it, that is our ls. Ls means that list subdirectory. So if I write it as ls, so it is tells that the directory. But you might be just aware of the background of the Windows, because most of the people are using Windows, and this like it's very tough for them that what basically these directories are, how to navigate via CLI, because we are very fond of GUI. We click it, double click, and everything is opening. But when it comes to like running in the command, it's like, what the hell is this, right? So uh, rather than going to GUI, let me like correlate from GUI to CLI. So the thing I'm going to tell, that is the our file system. So in like, if you take the example of your Windows machine, in Windows machine you will see that there is like local disk C, okay, and inside that local disk C there could be like multiple folders. It could be videos, music, right? I'm talking about the default ones, or it could be documents, downloads, and along with that you can see the desktop is also a type of like folder, you can say, right? That's what we are having here on the Windows machines. So in the Linux, what is happening, we call them as a directory rather than folder. We call them as a directory, that this is a directory. And here what we are having, that local disk C, everything is starting from C. In Linux, everything is starting from slash. So inside that slash there are like multiple directories, you can say. So it could be like root, it could be lib. So lib is basically like including all library files. It could be bin, that's like includes your binary files. So similar to that one, you can see here, okay, these are like normal ones. So similarly, 5, you can see that there will be like multiple directories inside that one. Okay, so if I, because currently you see that if I did the ls here, that is list subdirectory, so inside this subdirectory you see that there are like these folders, this desktop, downloads, music, public, videos. So that's the folder available wherever we are currently. But the very first thing, that where we are, right, how to find yourself, that on which directory you are. So if you want to find that where you are and you don't know, the very first thing you can do, present working directory, that on which directory I am. So current command of this one is pwd. You see that I'm typing here pwd. If I hit enter, it shows that I'm inside that home and Kali. So there's like a directory home, and inside that there is a directory Kali, and we are inside that one. All right, so this is the very first command, and next command, which is very important, that which user I am logged on. So that command tells that who am I. If I click this who am I, it tells that which user I'm logged on. So basically this is Kali, the default user of my Linux, so I'm using till now because that's basically the root user. So root user is uh, like have command of everything. It can like superpower, you can say. So currently, I'm having the superpower of this machine. I can modify any library, any directory, anything, whatever I want, any privileges, whatever I want. Anyone to create any user, I can do anything with this user. But if you want to create a user to other ones, like if you want to give access to anyone else, then obviously you don't want to provide them root. You will provide comparatively less privileges. So root is called like super privileges we are having. So that's basically we are having at the root, or in fact the root user is also available. So if you go to up directory, right? So if you type that cd dot dot, so that tells you that how you can go up a bit. Like currently, if you see, you are in like home and Kali, right? So currently this was like home, and inside that you are having a Kali, and inside that they are having like this multiple folders. So but I was currently here, okay, in this directory. If I want to move up here, then I can use this command cd dot dot. So if I do this cd dot dot, currently, I'm in the home. You see that I'm in the home right now. So if I want to verify, I can give the command pwd and it will say that, okay, I'm inside home. If I go to one more up, I will be here. You see that this is the top directory. That's what slash I was talking about. So if I do this pwd, it will just say that, okay, slash, this is the top one. That's what we are having in the Windows as C. All right. So everything is inside this one. So if I do ls right now, so you see that these type of directories we are having in the slash. Okay. So slash is like top file system. Everything starts from there. And inside that we have these type of directories. So if you see here, it is just like very less detail that what bin it is, right? Home, when it was modified, what are the directory permissions, which user access it is having, those details are not mentioned whenever you run this command ls. So if you run the command ls hyphen l, it will tell you more details. Like, let me make the larger screen. So if I run the ls command here, list up directory, it tells me that all the directory is here, but does not give me the more details. If I do ls hyphen l, now it gives me all the directories. They are same directories, but now it is giving me the details that what are the permission it is having. So you see that what are the permission it is having. The root, only the root user can access this one. Okay, nobody else can modify. So I will, these are the permissions, but I will come back once again whenever we like more detail. And here you can see that this is the tells that what type it is, like if it is directory or not. Okay. So some files or directory, it you can see it here. If it like see L, so that's basically like library. If you have nothing, it means that it is a file, like it is dash, right? You see here. So that's basically a file here. So that's how you can identify from the first character that what type it is, what is like date it was created, what are the user permissions there, which users can users permissions they are having, or honor of them, in fact, right? So that's how we can do. So it was about that how to move up and down in the directory. So if you want to move, go inside, let's suppose we want to go inside the ali, so it's like cd, that's basically that's the change directory, right? So if I want to change directory, I can go to first, I think it kali is not there, I have to go to home, right? So kali is not here, so you can check it here, ls, and here it was somewhere home because we came there. So I will do cd and home, and it will go there. So I'm inside cd, I can go to the cd kali. Okay. And then I can go to like cd download, so I don't have to like type everything. Just if I type d, it just gives the option whatever the starting with the d. If you do like do, right? So do, it has two options. So if I do the de, so if I put tab, it auto completes that, it will be desktop the de. But if I do like do, it may not, it will, but it will give me the two options that two words are starting, or in fact the two directories are starting with that, right? So that's how we do like changing the directory. If I go to this cd downloads, I can do like this one, and if I do pwd now, it can tell me that where I am currently. So that's what like about the navigating to the directories, that how to go up. If you want to go up, we can put it like cd dot dot, and we will be one step up. So that was about the up and down. Sometimes you are, what you are happening that you are having this ls hyphen l, and you see these directories. If there is like hidden files or hidden directories there, you cannot see with this ls hyphen l. You have to give one more switch, that is ls hyphen la or al will work. You can give any of them. So if I do ll al, you see that the more number of files are available now. So these are like hidden files which are not visible with ls hyphen l. So that's how you can view it using the ls hyphen a. So a basically like reveals whatever the hidden files we were having there. Now if you want to create a file, so currently we are in the kali, and if I go to the cd space documents, okay, and now I want to create a file inside that one. Currently if you see, there's no file, ls hyphen l, let's do that one. Sorry, ls hyphen l, there is a total zero, there is no files available there. If I want to create a file, you can create, there are like multiple options, like you can use external editor to create a larger number of files. But if you like a smaller file you want to create, you can use the command cat, and then you can this greater than symbol, you can say, like in the simple words. And let's give this name anuj.txt. Okay, so my name is Anuj, so that's why I'm giving this name. And if I hit enter, now you see that it is giving me option to write something. So I'm just writing hacking is awesome. Okay, and if I do enter, it will ask me to enter in the second line. We should learn. Okay, if you want to break this one, you can do Control Z or Control D, whatever you want, and I'm there. So now what it did, it basically created a file with name anuj.txt. If I go with the ls-l, or in fact ls, you will see that anuj.txt is there. If I do ls-l, it will give you the more detail that when it was created, which user created it, and when basically it was created. So today is the 13th first Jan, and it was created today. All right. And if you want to read the content of that one, that's how you created it. So if you want to read the content of this file, you can use this command cat and space anus.txt. You don't have to give that greater than symbol there, and it will create it there. It will give you the content what it was there. So you see that it is giving me this hacking is awesome. Okay. So that's okay. I think one line it was missing. I think we did not give this. Okay, I suspended this one. Use Control Z. Fine. So like if you give enter and then you go ahead, it will like type you both of the things. So that's how basically you can create a file and read that file. What if you want to modify it? Right? Let's suppose you want to move this file from here to there. Currently, this is in the URL documents, but you want to copy this file anuj.txt to desktop. So that's how you will do it. Like you can give, one way is like you can give the complete address. Let's suppose you give as a slash home slash kali slash desktop. Okay, so that's how you can give, and that's how it will copy file from anus.txt to that location. So if I hit enter, so the file has been copied to the desktop. So let's go there and check it out whether it has been copied or not. So we'll go cd dot dot pwd. So currently we are in the home slash kali. Now I will do cd documents. In fact, the desktop I wanted to go. So ls-l, and my file is copied there, anus.txt. So in this case, what will be happening? We're having the two copies of this anus.txt. It will be existing on the documents as well as on the desktop. It's not like that it is removing or deleting from the original folder. So that's how it could be. Next thing you can do, or in fact, we can try. Another thing is like we can move this file. So whenever we are moving this file, it means that it's like renaming that file. So if I'm here ls-l, and if I want to move this file from anus.txt to some other name, so let's suppose I modify the contents as move anus.txt to like hacking.txt. So now what it will do, it will just change all the content, like anuj.txt will be deleted, and it will move all the content to hacking.txt. Now we don't have this anuj.txt is vanished. So that's how basically like we are modifying the files from here to there. Now if you want to make the directory, right? So this was like we created the file, but what if you want to create directly, right? Directly a directory. So if I do ls here, in fact, I do cd dot dot and do ls, there are like multiple directories: desktop, documents, downloads, fresh developer, music. So if I create one more directory, so the command to do that one is mkdir. And if I give this mkdir and give name like awesome hacking, okay, so it will create a directory. If I do ls-l, you will see that the symbol of the directory will be coming there. Hacking, awesome hacking. This is the folder, the directory it has created, and you see that this is a D, that is directory. So that's how we can create, and inside that one we can create the file as well if you want, like cat, and then we can give this any file name. Let's suppose we get fresh.txt, and it will create the file. And now you can write anything in here. Hacking was amazing. All right, and then we should learn. All right, so that's how you can put the control D, and now you can read the file what we have just written there. So we just did it. So that's what it like about today's session. It was like smaller one, and we are starting, and like I will be covering up a lot of things in the upcoming sessions, like nmap, how to break the Wi-Fi passwords, like hacking things. Also, we will be covering up, but slowly, because this session is oriented or targeted to the beginners. So I will pick up the things, but slowly, so that everybody can understand. All right, guys. So if you want to learn some other things like network security part or the firewall, you can go to my website, which is basically this Fresh Developer. So you can go to this self learning, and here you have this networking CCNA. You can learn FortiGate firewall, checkpoint, Palo Alto. So you can just give go any of these topics, and these are like free and recorded sessions. You can learn any of the at your convenient time. And I have some like live classes as well, like for this same content, CCNA, Palo Alto, FortiGate, and Checkpoint. But these are like live sessions, so obviously it will be charged a bit, not too high. I'm just like charging quite low as compared to the market, but obviously it helps to clarify your doubts, and gives you the pace, like you are learning with me, so you cover it up, cover it up on the time. All right, so I think you like it, that the process that we are going to cover it up, or basically the Linux for the hackers. And if you have any questions or some clarification you want, you can write in the comment section. I'll be really happy to help you out as soon as possible. So see you soon in the next video. Till that, bye bye.